Hello all you beautiful people and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So obviously you can tell by the title down below, this is a different video for me on my YouTube channel. I've actually been really wanting to do something like this for a while. I see a lot of different YouTubers do videos like this, and what am I talking about? It's called an anti-haul. So basically where you go on to Trendmood's page, who, if you don't know who Trendmood is, I don't know where you've been living underneath a rock, whatever maybe is, but she is an influencer who has like some real high clout up in the beauty community, where basically she puts onto her Instagram all the new launches that are coming up for new products in the beauty community, to where these brands literally will send her stuff before they even get released to the public, so that she can talk about them and just kind of let everyone know what's new, what's coming up, even before like the brand even does it, which is kind of crazy. Like, she does sneak peeks, all this really cool stuff on there. So basically I'm just gonna go on to Trendmood's page, which I've already actually gone ahead and took some screenshots of products that I really wanted to talk about that she recently released onto her page of products. And I don't know exactly when this video is gonna go up, if some of these products have already been released or not released yet. But I just wanted to go ahead and just kind of give you my thoughts on what I think about some of these products. So yeah. So the first one I want to go ahead and talk about, which I'll kind of try, and maybe I should like scoot over a different direction. There we go, Sanity. And kind of make sure I put the pictures somewhere up here for you guys so you can see them. So the first collection I kind of want to talk about is the Orgy palette by Jeffree Star. You guys know I love Jeffree Star so much. I purchased a lot of his products, but this launch to me just was something I really wasn't that interested in, because it was just all about like mattes and nudes. And I love mattes and nudes, but I have enough products like that in my collection where it wasn't really something that resonated with me that I really wanted to buy. Was so close to buying it because I really wanted it because of the packaging. Sometimes the packaging just gets you. But I didn't go ahead and buy that just because it just wasn't something I really wanted. Now the merch that he came out with, like the shorts and like the cozy hoodies, oh, I put that in a cart on Beautylish, and then I just like told myself no, like it wasn't worth it. I didn't need it. So yeah, your girl didn't buy it. So that was one item that I actually did not buy when it came out to the new launch this past month. The next thing I want to talk about on Trendmood, which I just saw the other day, is the Madison Beer and Morphe collection, which is kind of nuts. I just feel like Morphe has been like grabbing on to like these TikTokers or like these younger influencers and just like trying to push out as much product as they can. So I mean, recently they did a collaboration with Maddie Ziegler. You guys saw that. They recently did a collaboration with the D'Amelio sisters with Morphe 2, and now Madison Beer is coming out with one. Now I like Madison Beer. I love her music. Her voice is like so amazing. But when it comes to like makeup, like she is a very pretty girl, obviously that. She gets her makeup done professionally. I don't know if she knows how to do her own makeup. She probably does, but it's just, I like her more for her like her music and not for like the makeup aspect. And as I'm looking at this collection, like the eyeshadow palette doesn't look like something I would really want to pick up. She's got her own makeup brushes like that she's chosen and put together. It looks like she's got some lip glosses and then some setting sprays or like body mist sprays that have like shimmer in them. So that's just something that I don't think I'm gonna go ahead and pick up. Again, Morphe just like has been popping out these collections, which is nuts, but it just doesn't look like a collection that I would really want to go ahead and spend my money on. I know Morphe is pretty affordable, and it's probably gonna end up coming out in Ulta, so if it stays there long enough, maybe eventually I'll buy it because I can get some points on it, but I don't know. It's just something I'm just not gravitating towards right now at the moment. And then the next item that I saw that recently came out is the Spanglish palette by Alamar Cosmetics. I love Alamar Cosmetics so much. They are a Hispanic owned brand, and I love supporting my Hispanic roots community, especially when it comes to cosmetics brands. And the Spanglish palette looks extremely pretty. Paige Korn recently just uploaded her video about it because I sent it to her in PR, and I thought it was so pretty. And then Kathleen Lights talks about how much she loves like this lip duo that she gets from Alamar Cosmetics. So that's something. And they have like a bronze palette, like a contour palette I've been really wanting to like try and pick up. But I don't know. Like the Spanglish palette, I think there's 8 eyeshadows in it. I believe it's like $28, which isn't a bad price. But if you compare it to like the Morphe palettes, which you have like 35 eyeshadow palettes in it, or 35 eyeshadow pans in them, and those are like $25. Sometimes I really have to think about where I'm spending my money, just in general. And again, like it's like a purplish pink eyeshadow palette. I've got a lot of colors like that in my collection already. So it's not something I'm like gonna go out there and just because I have to have it right now at the moment. But I do want to get it so bad. And I have been laughing when people have like been buying these palettes, or like, obviously because like I said, it is a Hispanic owned brand and they don't know how to like pronounce some of the words that are in them. And especially since it's the Spanglish palette, like it's like Spanish and English at the same time. So like there was a shade called Ay Que Cute, and it's just like, it's funny because someone's like, how do I pronounce this? Or they couldn't say primero like the right way. It's just, it's hard to roll your R's for some people. And especially if you don't know to speak Spanish or you don't know the gist of it, it's hard. So I can relate because I don't know how to speak Spanish fully all the way. Again, I do Spanglish as well. So, but in general, I want to buy it so bad. And I just heard that they're releasing Alamar Cosmetics into Target, which she also put onto Trendmood. So I think that's really cool. I don't know if they have it at my Target right now or if it's coming soon, but if it does, sorry, my eye was itching. If it does come to my Target, you know your girl is just going to have to go in there and just take a look and see if it's something that I want to get. I know in Target they recently released Winky Lux, and Winky Lux I used to get all the time into my like Boxy Charms and Ipsies, which is really cool. So anyways, enough. Alamar Cosmetics, the Spanglish palette, not picking up, but if it pops into my Target to where I don't have to pay shipping cost on it, then maybe your girl might pick it up. Maybe. I might get my hands on some more Alamar Cosmetics. The next thing I want to talk about is Too Faced. Too Faced has been popping out some stuff. Girl, they have, what is it right now? They've got the pumpkin spice collection for fall coming up. That's just not, like, I love Too Faced a lot. There's a lot of different products that I have, and actually a lot of it, again, I've gotten in my subscription boxes, but I haven't, like, said, man, I want that really, that bad. They just pop out a lot of stuff, just like, I feel like every single month there's something randomly new coming out. Now they have, like, the melted matte lipsticks. I don't really like those. I hate them, actually, honestly. I don't gravitate towards matte. And obviously the palette's pretty. It's not like the most amazing thing ever. I feel like some of those eyeshadows have been done enough in eyeshadow palettes. So, and I know it probably smells delicious. I can smell the pumpkin spice right now. But it's not something I'm going to go ahead and pick up. And then another item from Too Faced Cosmetics is they're coming out with the Amor Caliente palette by Marielle. She is from Venezuela and she is an influencer. She actually recently just released a video about her documentary in the beauty community, and it's actually very interesting. It's something actually I didn't know about, something called Tribe. If you want to go ahead and check it out, you definitely should. Just look up Mar on here on YouTube and Mar documentary. I think you should be able to find it pretty easily, and about how the beauty community almost ruined her career, or this brand almost ruined her career. But Too Faced fell in love with her, and she has her first eyeshadow palette ever coming out with Too Faced. I'm not sure if I'm gonna buy it. I kind of really want to buy it just to support her because she is Hispanic just like me as well. The palette isn't something that's like amazing that makes my jaw drop, but I might just want to buy it just to support her. So we shall see. Then the next item that I have on my phone right here that Trendmood is talking about is Milk Makeup is finally releasing the addition to the Milk Makeup Gripping Primer. They have the Milk Makeup Gripping Setting Spray or Hydro Spray. It looks pretty cool. It's like the same kind of packaging as the Grip Primer, which actually I think the Grip Primer was nominated as like Glamour Beauty's like best primer and high-end stuff. So I actually have that primer. I should probably go back to using it. It's one of those items like I forgot I purchased and it's just sitting in a drawer back here. But I kind of really want to try the setting spray. I love setting sprays. I feel like you can never have enough setting sprays, especially how quickly you just like go through them, you use them. And it definitely looks like, I think this is an item I'm going to pick up just because I want to have both of them. And then I can kind of like try them out as a combo together. So yeah, let me know your thoughts if you've seen that coming out. Again, it looks really cool. Why does my face always itch so much when I'm filming a video? But yeah, so it's the hydrating Milk Makeup Primer that there is coming out. Then the next thing that I saw on Trendmood is by Pure Cosmetics, and it is the Pure Cosmetics X Barbie collection, which looks pretty cool. They've got some looks like nail polish, some lip glosses, some brushes, some really cute brushes that have a rhinestone bow on them, palette, blush, bronzer, all a bunch of stuff coming out. So Pure Cosmetics seems to always get their hands on some of like this stuff when it comes to like releases. I think didn't they do the one with Roger Rabbit or Jessica Rabbit? Like that one. I feel like they did another one recently as well where they like grabbed onto like an occult favorite from, what's the word I'm looking from? Not social media, but from like television, I guess. Or you know what I mean. But yeah, I don't know. I like Pure Cosmetics. I've never really like fully like tried them. I know the Robert E. Christie palette recently came out, and I thought about getting that, which that's another item I didn't even think about putting into this video. I love Robert E. Christie. I'm so excited for her and everything that's been happening with her in her life. But the palette itself just didn't seem like my vibe. I like the functionality of it, but it just didn't seem like my vibe. And even she said herself that she's a basic bitch. She likes her neutral colors. That's why she had the other side that had a little bit of like color into it. But yeah, that wasn't a palette I picked up either. But I love the packaging. The packaging was really cute on it. But again, this Barbie collection doesn't really seem like something that's my vibe either. It's just, I don't know. I just feel like they're doing these collaborations just to like get things out. Like I saw recently, I forget which brand it was that collaborated with SpongeBob. Like, what was the purpose of that? A beauty cosmetics brand that wanted to do a SpongeBob theme. Just help me out there. And then like recently, Ulta Beauty came out with a Harry Potter themed collection, which was just kind of random. Like, I don't even know why they even released it. I love Harry Potter. I am like the biggest Harry Potter fan out there. But like when I went to go look at all this stuff, like it just wasn't something I really wanted. Like, I just didn't need it. It's not something that I may be a big fan of, like the TV show or the movie or that brand, but it wasn't something that makes me want to go and buy it. I love SpongeBob. I think he's hilarious, but because you slap SpongeBob on a cosmetics brand or you collaborated with it, doesn't make me want to go and buy it. Like, it's just, I don't know. The Barbie thing is cute, obviously, because it's Barbie. Barbie loves pink. Barbie loves makeup, but it's just not something that I think I'm going to go ahead and buy. So enough rambling, Sandra D. On to the next item. So the next item we have on here is Selena Gomez releasing Rare Beauty. So I have been following her for the longest time. I love her music. I love everything about her. And then I was pretty interested to see that she was coming out with a beauty brand. And obviously she is a pretty girl. Her makeup is always done so miraculously by her makeup artist. But I was interested to see that she was coming out with a beauty brand. Because just a lot of other celebrities like that just seems like the thing that they're doing. But as I heard her talk to Nikkitutorials, or as I heard her talk to James Charles, or you know, Whitney Simmons said that she also talked to her as well. Like, her story as to why she wanted to create this brand and why it took her, and it took her 2 years to actually come out with this brand, makes me feel better about it, that she really put her heart and soul into making this rare beauty brand into something that she, you know, fell in love with, and why she actually loves makeup. It wasn't like she just slapped her name on a brand that was already there, or did like a collaboration, which there's nothing wrong with collaborations, but this is her baby. She's been working on it for 2 years. She talks about how inner beauty is just rare, which is actually why she called it Rare Beauty, instead of just like how everyone else is like Kylie Jenner does Kylie Skin, or God, I can't, like Gigi Gorgeous did Gigi Gorgeous. Like, it just, she made it something a little bit different than just slapping her name on it and, you know, doing whatever it is. Like, Lauren Conrad's coming out with a makeup brand. It's I love Lauren Conrad too, but like, am I gonna pick that up? I don't know. But the Selena Gomez collection, as I've heard people talk about it, I've watched some of these influencer videos, there's a few items I think I definitely want to go ahead and pick up. So I definitely want to pick up the liquid blush for sure, which is Enjoy. I love that color so much. I love the names and all of her products as well. So I definitely think I want to go ahead and pick up the foundation, because you can never have enough foundations. I'm gonna pick up that that blush Enjoy. I think I want to try out one of the illuminating highlighters, because I love illuminating drops and those types of things, and just mixing it into my foundation and giving me like this nice dewy glow, as you can see on my face right now. I really love mixing into the Iconic London illuminator drops into my foundation. So if those can be a little bit comparable to this, then I definitely want to go ahead and pick those up as well, because this is my only one that I do have in my collection. I got it in a subscription box. Who knew? But I definitely want to go ahead and pick up some of those illuminator drops. Now, as for the lip products, they're like a demi matte, I think they are. The packaging is cute, but I'm not really sure if I really want to pick up those lip products, because if they're just full matte lipsticks, that's not my jam. I love a more like a satin lip, or like a demi matte lip. I cannot deal with matte lipsticks because they just feel too drying to my lips, and the next thing you know, I've got like chapped lips for like the next few days. I can't do it. So your girl loves glosses, your girl loves a satin lip or a demi matte. If they're fully matte, I don't think I'm going to go ahead and do it. But those are just a few items I think I might pick up within Rare Beauty. Then the next collection I saw that recently just dropped is Kylie Cosmetics' new. Her new one that she did, it's kind of like a sailor theme, as you can tell up here for you. It's super cute. It's her like a pinup sailor. It looks like it's like her summer collection, but she released it kind of late. At least to me she did. At least that's, I mean, it just got released sometime last month. But yeah, it looks extremely pretty. Like that blue color, looks so pretty. But I don't know. This is just, Kylie Cosmetics isn't something that I really gravitate towards. She puts a high price point on her name and on her brand, and it's just nothing, it's not something I really like have to get every single collection. I think that's kind of how I fell in love with Jeffree Star in the beginning, because like, to have the clout, to have the name, to say that you have his products was something really cool. I think that that's how the same people do sing with Kylie Cosmetics, and I'm just kind of over it. I'm just kind of over it. So do I want to buy something from Kylie Cosmetics eventually? I have recently tried out her products. I have a video that I will list up here for you, because I got it in a kit for Christmas time and to try out a bunch of her products. So I think I'm going to pass on this one for right now as well, but it's really cute. And then you have the ColourPop Candyland edition. I actually recently just saw that it got released into my Ulta today. The pastel theme, all of it, I think the whole entire idea is super cute. But again, that's like, because I love Candyland, I'm going to go ahead and buy this collection. It's just, I don't know. And the color payoff, from what the reviews that I saw on YouTube, Allie Dawson did one and she like hated it, and I did not like the pigmentation. I didn't like anything about it. I thought the PR package was super cute, but the products just weren't there for me. So the pastel thing is just not my vibe. Then we have right now the 21 Days of Beauty at Ulta. Again, I love Ulta so much. I went through all of this just to kind of see if there were any products I was really intrigued and really wanting to get as I'm looking at this again. I just there wasn't much that I really wanted this time when they came out with their 21 days. Like last year, I had the pamphlet. I circled all the days that I wanted to go on. I set reminders to get up early in the morning. This time, I didn't do that. There wasn't really much that I really gravitated towards to really want. They didn't have anything that was just like, wow, I gotta have this. And maybe in a few days from now, I think it's tomorrow, that has the primer by Becca Cosmetics, but I think I have a small sample version of it. I don't know. Like, it's just... And I have some of those products I actually bought last year, still sitting in these drawers, that I haven't even tried yet. So your girl, like I said, I have to be really thoughtful when spending my money, and I just didn't really find anything on the 21 Days of Beauty for Ulta that I really wanted. You might find something that you haven't had the opportunity to try out yet, but again, I have a lot of makeup that I've spent my hard-earned money on. Just to have this type of setup, all this stuff. YouTube isn't even my career. I actually have a full-time job, but I just love collecting makeup and I love playing with it. It's an outlet for me when it comes to my creativity, when I can like create a beautiful face, a beautiful canvas on my face that I can say that I did and that I love, and that's why I love playing with makeup, because it just makes me feel good. And I love collecting it and love doing this as a hobby. Hopefully someday I could make it into a full-time career, but as of right now, your girl still has a big girl job, and I do this as a side hobby. But I love doing it so much, which is why I try and post 2 videos a month. So welcome to my channel if this is your first time watching my video. But yeah, so there is that. The next thing I have on here is by Wet n Wild. So Wet n Wild has a new collection. 2 collections they're kind of doing. One is the Wet n Wild Coffee Cat, and then the other one is the Wet n Wild Ice Cream Bee. Now, I haven't tried any of the Wet n Wild palettes in a really, really long time. I do love some of their lip formulas, which I used to have a lot of stuff from Wet n Wild. I think depending on the price point, I think I might pick up the Ice Cream Bee palette, depending if it's affordable, which normally Wet n Wild is, and then maybe one of those lipsticks just to try it out. Again, it's been a while since I've actually done like a full face of Wet n Wild. I love Wet n Wild's dewy foundation, but that's just something I might pick up just because it's a more affordable brand, and it's not like I'm breaking the bank when I splurge on buying Wet n Wild from the drugstore. And then I think for the last, 2 more things on here for you. So the other item that I recently saw in Ulta, because they just released it, is the Urban Decay Stone Collection. So it looks super pretty. Allie Glines released her video of her like doing a review over that palette. She got sent in PR, and it looks so beautiful. Again, it's like about stones and crystals, and the formulas look really pretty. The whole collection looks super duper pretty, but again, I don't know if that's something I really want to buy. It's me more or less buying it for the packaging and just saying that I have it. I have a bunch of Urban Decay palettes I don't even play with right now, that I have like the Naked 1, the Naked 3, the Naked Heat palette, what was that other one? The Urban Decay, it was like almost like a travel palette, on the go palette. One second. The Urban Decay Born to Run palette is the one that I was thinking of. So like I have those palettes, I don't even play with them enough. I actually really should get those back out again. But this is the newest release from Urban Decay. It just looks so pretty. The packaging just looks so amazing, but I'm not going to buy it just because the packaging is SANDRA. I will not do that. Would I buy it eventually if it was ever on sale? Possibly. But as of right now, because there's only 10 eyeshadows in it, And like I was saying, hold on, the Born to Run palette is over here. This one I feel like is the best palette. I've gotten the best bang out of my buck for, just because of how many shades you get in here. So many shades. And as you can see, I've used it pretty well when I first got it. But this palette is super amazing to have. If you ever can get this in your collection, you can get a lot of versatility of it. This thing's actually pretty heavy for a palette, but that's an Urban Decay palette when it came out that I really wanted, and I definitely had to get my hands on. This one, not so much. And then last but not least, save the best for last, is the Nikkitutorials and Beautybay palettes. So I actually did go ahead and pick this one up. So there will be a review on my channel once I get it. But obviously, if you don't know, Beautybay is in the UK. It's in Europe, you know, that way. So obviously with everything going on, it's going to take a little while for it to get here to America. So you got, it's shipped already, which is pretty great. I'm super excited that it's shipped already, but right now it's kind of stuck in like customs, trying to get to the US, which I'm always interested how that works, because I know when you pay shipping for it to get here from like different countries, is like customs added into that? Because I know like different countries are a little bit different when it comes to like prices and things like that. Like, who is it? Mia Maples I watch here on YouTube. She lives in Canada and she talks about how expensive it is for her to get stuff into her country and how she's paid like up to like $60 in custom fees. I'm like, girl, I've never had to pay that before. I just pay shipping and it comes. So I don't know. This is my second time ordering from Beautybay. So I'm pretty interested to know how that kind of works. I've never actually had to pay additional fees for something to come into the US for me from any package, whether it was like from Wish or I don't know where else I've ordered stuff from. But just in general, you know what I mean. So yes, I went ahead and picked up the Nikkitutorials and Beautybay palette. I'm so excited to do that video for you because I'm also, like I said earlier in this video, I'm going to pick up a few items from the Rare Beauty line as well. So I'm thinking if I have all the items that I need, maybe I should recreate the look that Nikkitutorials and Selena Gomez did in her video, because guess what? They did Rare Beauty and they did her palette together. So if you're interested in a video like that, let me know, because your girl will do it for you. Definitely will. So that is all for this anti-haul video, going over the Trendmood page. So I hope you guys loved this video and everything that I talked about. I'll definitely try and do another video like this in the future. So just let me know in the comments what you guys thought about the products that are coming out. Are you picking them up? Are you going to spend your hard-earned money? Did you like this type of video on my channel? I definitely would like to know your feedback about that for sure. So you guys know the gist. If you guys like videos like this, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and don't forget to hit that notification bell down below so you never miss a video with me, your girl Sandra D, and I will see you in the next one. Stay beautiful. Bye.